Larry Kudlow, Trump's top economic advisor, suffers heart attack. Kudlow was in good condition at Walter Reed National Military Medical Center in Bethesda, Maryland, White House Press Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders said in a statement. New York AP, Larry Kudlow, President Donald Trump's top economic advisor, suffered a very mild heart attack and was being treated at a military hospital, the White House said Monday. Kudlow was in good condition at Walter Reed National Military Medical Center in Bethesda, Maryland, White House Press Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders said in a statement. She said Kudlow was doing well and that doctors expect him to make a full and speedy recovery. Ad choice advertising in red invented by Teads News of Kudlow's illness was broken by Trump himself just minutes before he met with North Korean leader Kim Jong-un in Singapore. Great Larry Kudlow, who has been working so hard on trade and the economy, has just suffered a heart attack. Trump tweeted. Advertisement. Kudlow, the director of the National Economic Council, had joined Trump last week in Canada for what became a contentious meeting of the Group of 7 world leaders. The meeting was shadowed by the Trump administration's escalation of rhetoric on trade and tariffs and splintered shortly after the president left Quebec and tweeted he was pulling back his approval of a joint statement by the group. Kudlow appeared Sunday on CNN to back up Trump's complaint that he had been blindsided by Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's criticism of his tariff threats at a summit-ending news conference. Trump's choice of Kudlow to be his top economic aide elevated the influence of a longtime fixture on the business news network CNBC. He previously served in the Reagan administration and emerged as a leading evangelist for tax cuts and smaller government. The famously pinstripe-suited Kudlow succeeded Gary Cohn, a former Goldman Sachs executive who left the post in a dispute over Trump's decision to impose tariffs on imported steel and aluminum. With Trump's tax cuts already being implemented, Kudlow has been advising a president who pushed to tax foreign imports, a policy Kudlow personally opposes. Kudlow said he is in accord with Trump's agenda and his team at the White House would help implement the policies set by the president. Advertisement. After working in President Ronald Reagan's administration, Kudlow moved to Wall Street and, though he never completed a master's program in economics and policy at Princeton University, served as chief economist at Bear Stearns. He left that position in the early 1990s to treat an addiction to alcohol and drugs. Kudlow soon settled comfortably into the world of political and economic commentary, working at the conservative magazine National Review and becoming a host of CNBC shows beginning in 2001. He was a CNBC contributor before returning to the White House this year. Associated Press writers Zeke Miller in Singapore and Jill Colvin in Washington contributed reporting. By Taboola. Sponsored links. Promoted links. You may like Fropke 27 spectacular photos of Earth by NASA. Fropke Endo Vikings, free online game, perfect game to play when you're stuck home on a rainy day. Vikings, free online game. Undo Babel. This app will have you speaking a new language in 3 weeks. Bablindo. Throne, free online game. Play this for 1 minute and see why everyone is addicted. Throne, free online game. Undo. Family-minded. Most family-friendly dog breeds. Family-minded. Undo. Fashionable. 10 great dresses for formal of any fashionable. Undo.